So Bambi has a date. All right. This must be Bambi says. This is interesting. I don't know what to say. How you doing, my brother?
Oh,
sorry.
no, you good.
Speech.
Sorry, y'all just giving a speech.
You know, it does bother me that Bambi is so nonchalant to walk in here with T.O., but this is the same person who admitted that she was dealing with Scrappy while he was living with Erica Dixon. So the more I dig into who she is, I see why you're standing here like this is normal.
Our beloved Lil Scrappy, you know, the one who's always kept it real about his personal struggles, just had his world completely shattered. We've all watched him navigate through love, heartbreak, and family drama on the show, but honey, nothing could have prepared us for this moment. When he found out that his ex-wife Bambi was pregnant with her new boyfriend's baby, Lord have mercy. The raw emotion that poured out of that man, it wasn't just TV drama, darlings. This was pure, unfiltered pain that hit straight to the soul. Let me spill all the tea about Scrappy and Bambi's relationship because it's been a wild ride from the start. Their romance was like a passionate roller coaster that just wouldn't stop. Up, down, and all around. The chemistry between them was absolutely electric. But their marriage? Oh honey, it was plagued with more issues than a magazine stand. The arguments were fierce, the trust was shattered by infidelities, and their dreams. They were heading in completely different directions. When they finally called it quits, it seemed inevitable to everyone watching. But here's the thing about Scrappy. That man's heart doesn't just move on like turning off a light switch. The divorce papers might have been signed, but his feelings for Bambi, they were still burning bright as ever. Every precious memory they shared, every dream they had about their future together, it was all still living rent-free in his heart. Anyone who's watched Love and Hip-Hop knows that Scrappy isn't your typical on to the next one kind of guy. His emotions run deeper than the Atlantic Ocean, especially when it comes to the mother of his children. After the split, they tried to keep things peaceful for the kids. You know how it goes. Sometimes they managed to keep it cordial, but child, the tension underneath was thicker than butter. Poor Scrappy was still nursing his broken heart while trying to act like everything was fine. He really tried to respect Bambi's choices, even though inside he was falling apart. It was crystal clear that he wanted her to be happy, but imagine trying to accept that the love of your life is moving on with someone else. After everything they'd built together, a family, a life, dreams, that bond wasn't something you could just erase. Listen, as much as our boy Scrappy tried to protect his heart, there was no hiding from this truth. When the news hit him, it hit him like a Category 5 hurricane. This wasn't just another bump in the road for someone who'd already been through so much emotional trauma. This was a straight-up gut punch that left him gasping for air. And let's be real, it wasn't just about Bambi being pregnant. It was the soul-crushing realization that she was creating a whole new life with someone else. This new man wasn't just going to be some temporary fixture in her life. No, honey, he was about to become a permanent part of her world in a way that Scrappy had once dreamed of being. This wasn't your typical breakup where time heals all wounds. This was a harsh reminder that sometimes, no matter how badly you want something to work, fate has other plans.
Ass on it from 10 years ago.
You talking about sliding the bitch? You still sitting
My mouth is right.
You talking about bitch? You talking about bitch? You think a bitch like me scared of asshole? I drag your ass on my mama, bitch.
Do it, Amy.
I definitely plan on using my words with Bambi. That's always my first start as a woman. But don't get too damns about your height or your size or the width of the gums. None of that matters to me. Who getting slid, sis?
You can't even drag your life across.
You done drug it across everybody.
Yeah, let me find out.
Let's keep it moving.
You worried about from 10, 13 years ago.
I'ma let you finish.
That I ain't even touched. But did he ever take you on a date?
Bitch, when you kiss and smell my from the front to the back.
I'm never kissing him.
Oh, I hope I don't get bored and let Scrappy do it.
You're a nasty whore.
You have no loyalty.
Rashida, while you waiting, could you get this bitch some more views on her music post?
I got the picture with
fights that you were begging for. Bye-bye, Steve.
Y'all watching Scrappy break down was like watching a strong tower crumble. Those tears in his eyes, they weren't just regular tears, they were oceans of pain, rivers of regret, and floods of love that never got its chance to fully bloom. This man had given Bambi everything he had, fought through thick and thin, and now here he was, standing on the outside looking in while someone else was living his dream. The weight of it all was just too much for him to bear. And let me tell you something, this wasn't just about a marriage ending. This was about watching someone you love with every fiber of your being start a completely new chapter without you. It was like a masterclass in how love doesn't come with any guarantees. Now we all know Scrappy's been through the ringer, from his tough childhood to all those career struggles, but this was different, honey. This wasn't something he could fix with his charm, his success, or his bank account. This was the kind of heartbreak that reaches right down into your soul and turns everything upside down. When that tough exterior finally cracked, it wasn't for the cameras. Our boy Scrappy, who always prided himself on being strong, couldn't hold back the flood of emotions anymore. His love for Bambi was real as rain, and watching her build a new life with someone else, it was like watching his whole world collapse in slow motion. All these years, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta fans have watched Scrappy grow from a wild young thing into a mature man. But this moment, this was Scrappy stripped bare. No facade, no tough guy act, just pure, raw humanity. It reminded us all that even the strongest among us can be brought to their knees by matters of the heart. This story isn't just about reality TV drama. It's about real life, real love, and real pain. It's about those moments when you have to stand there and watch someone you love write their next chapter with someone else. Scrappy's journey through this heartbreak became a turning point in his life. It wasn't just about accepting that things with Bambi were over, it was about learning how to put yourself back together when it feels like your whole world has fallen apart. And while those wounds will take time to heal, Scrappy's path forward is all about finding his own happiness again, even when it feels impossible. His story speaks to anyone who's ever had their heart shattered into a million pieces while life just keeps moving forward. It's a reminder that sometimes the strongest thing you can do is simply survive when your world feels like it's ending. This, my friends, isn't just another celebrity breakup story. It's a raw, unfiltered look at what happens when love, loss, and reality TV collide in the most heartbreaking way possible. And honey, we're all here for it, tissues in hand, watching this man navigate through one of life's most painful chapters.